Hey guys, I'm Anjali and welcome to my channel Funkara. I'm an artist and I love to draw and paint. I also have an Instagram page named Funkara from where I started my art sharing journey, and after spending some time, I thought I might as well share it on YouTube as well. I'll mention the link to my Instagram page in the description box below. Now, coming back to the channel, I'll be making videos related to art and craft, product reviews, art supply haul, art tutorials and DIY. You'll find everything here. So please support me in this new journey and do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'll be doing Bruce Rose Gouache paint review. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So these are the Brewstro Artist Gouache color and they were launched a few months back by Brewstro. These retail for rupees 850. You can get it on Creative Hands website or any Instagram store, art supply store basically. I got mine from DN Brothers Stationery at rupees 765. Now coming to the packaging, they come in this matte black kind of packaging where it's mentioned what are gouache colors and what these colors claim. So as it's written, it gives a uniform matte and a streak-free finish. They have excellent workability, coverage, durability and blendability. Being opaque, one can paint from dark to light with good coverage over already painted areas without lifting the underpaints. Now we'll see if these claims are true or not later in this video. Now I know I'm quite late reviewing these paints, but I wanted to use these paints for some time and then review it for you guys. So as you take out the paint, you can see it comes in this sturdy packaging, which is a great option for storage also. And as you can see, I've used quite a lot of these paints. So these paints come in 24 beautiful shades and I've already done the swatches on a black and a white sheet. As you can see, these colors are so pigmented and look so beautiful. Also the colors shown on the tube matches with the color inside, which is a very great thing. This is a sap green color and it matches exactly what color is shown on the paper. So apart from the hot pink color, I think all the color matches very well. You can see this doesn't really matches. This is a flesh tint color and it matches exactly what it's shown on the paper. Even cobalt blue, this also matches really well. So it's a very great thing to identify your colors and not get fooled by the colors on the tube. So now we'll see if these paints stand to the claim which was mentioned in the packaging. So I'll give you a small demo on how to use these paints and check their claims. So this is the hot pink color. I'll be using lime green and a sap green color, and you can see how smooth these paints are, how smoothly they come out of the tube. So the first claim was these give you a uniform matte and a streak-free finish. But before that, I'll show you the paints. You can see how bright and pigmented they look. So I'll be using a white sheet and a black sheet to show you how it performs on both the papers. I'm using a Brewstro 300 GSM watercolor sheet for this. You can use gouache paints on a 200 GSM paper as well. So I'll start with making petals with this hot pink color. And as you can see, this looks quite opaque. There's this one thing when you use gouache paints on black paper, which is while you're painting it, it might not look so bright and pigmented, but after some time when it dries, it does look bright and pigmented. So now we'll move on to the white part and paint the same flower on this side as well. On the black side, you can see it doesn't really give you a streak-free finish, but it definitely looks matte. So now I'll start painting the stem. For that I'm using a lime green color and sap green color and mixing it really well. You don't need much water to mix it. You can see how nicely the paints have blended and how pigmented they look. Now the flowers have dried, and as you can see on the black side, it doesn't look much opaque, so I'm gonna paint it with another layer of hot pink. On the contrary, you can see these paints look really opaque on the white portion. There are few paints which might not look very opaque on the black portion, but you can always work it out by adding another layer. Also a pro tip, do not use wet on wet technique with gouache paints. Always use wet on dry technique, as if you use wet on wet technique, the paints beneath might get activated and then ruin the whole paint. Now you can see these look much opaque than before. Now we'll use this bright yellow color to fill in the middle portion of the flower. Personally, I like using these paints on a white sheet. And about the claims, these are definitely matte, gives you a uniform finish, and it's not very streak free on the black portion but looks really good on a white sheet. Now the second claim was that they are opaque and you can paint from dark to light with good coverage over already painted areas. So as you can see, it looks quite opaque on the white sheet. On the black sheet, it's not that opaque, but you can always work it out. Now I'm using this lime green color to paint the veins of the leaves, and as you can see, this blends really well and provides with a good coverage over the already painted leaves. So these paints mostly stand true to what they claim. Except for a few colors, all the colors work really well. Again, I'm using this dark pink color which is called Rose to give some highlights on the petals. So now I'm done with the painting, and I would definitely recommend these colors. You can see how bright and pigmented they look and the coverage it provides you with, and the price at which you get it is definitely a deal for these kind of paints. So I would definitely suggest you to go ahead and buy this without giving it any second thoughts. Now I'll show you some of my paintings which I painted using these paints. You can see how beautifully these paints have blended in this Ganesha painting. You can use these paints to give a very detailed effect, a very matte effect. You can see in this painting how matte and beautiful it looks. For this painting, I've used the layering technique which goes from dark to light. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.